4-1 victory today. It was how important was it to bounce back after Tuesday's disappointing defeat?
Yeah, we just needed to win really. It was an important game for us. We knew that. We're obviously in a run of tough away games, and that continues. So probably for the first time in a long time, the result was more important than performance. And like I say, we've run out what seems comfortable winners in the end, but we could have made it a lot easier for ourselves. But a win's a win, and we'll take it.
He started Danny Rowe instead of Matt Blinkhorn today. He got the 2 goals. You must be delighted with that decision.
Yeah, you've obviously. I mean, we really were bare bones coming into the game, if I'm honest. Thursday night we missed. I think 5 were out with knocks and niggles. So probably going into the game with Lloydie, Josh Wilson, Boothie, Blinks, not 100%. Matty Hammond obviously out with an injury that picked up at Wigan. So that's why, and obviously Brad and Josh suspended as well. So that's a big sort of slice of your team, and obviously bench was really young, and like I say, it was just important for us to win. We decided not to risk Blinks. That gives him another week just to recover from the little sort of niggle he picked up on Tuesday, and Rowy's come in and like I say, scored goals again. He's our top scorer, and did really well, which is obviously pleasing from a management point of view.
You mentioned the young bench with Joey Mullen and Corey Bent coming in. How bright do you think their careers can be at Fylde?
Yeah, it's always tough, and we've tried this year to get them out and get them playing games, so that the gap between our first team and the younger lads doesn't sort of get bigger and bigger. Corey's been out and done really well at Clitheroe. Joey's been in and out of Bomber Bridge and then in and out of Clitheroe as well. But they're not that far away, like I say. It's a tough one from my perspective in terms of blooding youngsters alongside us wanting to push forward and be successful, and it's hard to get them in, and especially in an environment where there is pressure on us because we're up near the top of the league competing. But like I say, they will develop, they will move forward, and in the future they'll be good players for us.
The Leamington fans thought that the referee favoured us with a few decisions. Do you think the decisions were right?
It's a tough one really, because I know exactly where sort of Paul's coming from. The game obviously turns from his perspective on our time, 44 minutes if you like, and the fact that we score and then they get a red card. Now it was very similar to the Hyde game, and we were victims of a decision that I know wasn't a red card for what the referee sent him off for. Now that's a tough one because, like I say, Boothie's gone across, he's done really well, he's bought us a free kick, he's gone down. Now whether the lad means to stand on him, or no one can say that, only the lad himself knows that. But he has trodden on him at the end of the day. He's trodden him in the middle of his back. It's not like we've feigned an injury or gone down the way we want. Like I say, it's a free kick, he's lay on the floor, he's trodden on him. Now, like I say, no one can say whether he meant it or not. But the game obviously turns on that, and I can understand his frustrations in that. Like I say, because we were similarly victims of a decision that ultimately makes it very difficult for you to win a game of football.
You mentioned the much rotated squad. It must be a big lift to everyone at the club to say that they can come in and get the job done.
Yeah, like I said, we had no choice. I've tried. I've worked hard this week in terms of phone calls and contacting people and tried to get people in, and we've not been able to. We've put 7 days notice in on a player, which hopefully we'll have in by next week, and we've obviously Josh to come back in. That all of a sudden makes us a different proposition in terms of what we've got numbers wise. But like I say, it's an important month for us, and then we'll see where we are come the end of March, when obviously we need to make decisions on. We can't bring anyone in after that, so we've got to make sure we have enough bodies to cover us for the final month of the season.
All right, cheers, Joe.
All right, thank you.